So hey guys, ManDoesRC here. Got a new package in. Well, this is my first unboxing, but got something. Just want to show you guys. So I got the Sidewinder SCT 1/10 scale waterproof ESC and motor combo short course truck edition. Now waterproof. Yeah, we'll kind of see that. Then I also got the programming card. Field Link portable programmer for driving, because there's a different one for flying, is blue. So yeah, try this out, see how it does. So let's just go for the Sidewinder first. So the reason I got this was for my Wraith, as you can see here, dismantled practically. Savox steering servo, stock electronics and stuff, just all plaster dipped, you know, liquid tape, stuff like that. Yep, smooth. So I was just thinking of getting something just a bit faster, something that didn't overheat, but would just give me a bit of extra torque and power. Not so much wheel spin or like speed or anything like that. Just for the torque for going through the mud. So as you can see here, it's got all the like logos and everything. It's got raw meets raw SCT rules, stuff like that. It says now waterproof and everything, but I wouldn't technically say that the fan is waterproof. Like you can just like think of it. Motors, things like that, they can go through clean water. They'll go through that fine, but like mud, nah, that won't do that. Go through like muddy water, you'll literally destroy it unless you take it apart really quickly, manage to rinse it off with some clean water, like clean water and stuff like that. I went for the Dean's plugs because all the batteries that I run, like my Gens Ace, covered in tons of plaster dip. Yeah, even though lipos aren't meant to touch water. Yeah, I kind of get them wet sometimes, but guess that's my own like sort of thing. When I go mudding, I get everything wet, everything muddy, and so I just make sure it's covered in some form of plaster dip in some sort of way, either the spray on, brush on, or just like wiping it on. You can see how I'm like fiddling with all of like wires and stuff. It's because it's just like they're so long. I've honestly never ever seen wires this long before. And so, I guess, let's just go on to something else. Okay, we got the fan for the motor, brushless motor. You can see in there it says DC brushless fan. If you can see that, I'm not sure. My camera is kind of awkwardly positioned. I'm just glancing over at my iPad every so often. I think the way that it's meant to go on is that you're meant to have like zip ties, and you're meant to like put it on, have the zip ties go around the motor like that. But since I'll probably be programming this just for the torque, it shouldn't overheat that much, so I won't really need this. So let's just put that over there. Okay, get rid of that foam. Here, this is the motor, I think. Yep, more foam. Okay, you got the screws. And then you got the actual motor itself. Looks very nice. 4-pole for more torque, because the actual core of the actual motor on the inside, like where this goes in, instead of having like just 2 magnets which go around, it's got 4, so it's like twice the power. Like the magnets which revolve and then create the like force which spins the motor and everything. I don't know like all the technicalities and stuff, but all I know is that 4-pole means twice the torque, as it says like there, for more torque. Very nice feel to it. Again, these are like long as Castle Creations. You can see the 100,000 RPM max by Castle, made in China. The Castle 1410 1Y 3800 3800 kV for 3S LiPo max. They say 3S LiPo max, but I'm sure like people have like done stuff and manage to get like 4S, I bet. Probably somewhere, but I just run 2S. Simple. That's all I need. That's all the power. Yep, that looks good. Okay, you guys are gonna be a bit disappointed now. I like to actually go through all of the manuals myself. Here's the zip ties for the fan. So this is how I'd imagine it would go on, or something similar to this. Yeah, and so you'd have the zip ties going round. I probably won't use those, so see ya. Yeah, as I said, you guys might be disappointed because I actually like all of the things. I like to look through them quite quickly, like with the warnings and stuff like that. But I'll go through it really quickly. Like, I promise I'll just rush it quickly. So we've got quick start guide, solder, whatevs, ESC motor, got to mount it and stuff, plug in battery, holding full throttle, transmitter, turn on, switch on. Yeah. I'll just go through all of these. I won't actually go through the whole book because this is quite a lengthy book. I'll read it, but I'll skip out for you guys. So, usage warning, quick start guide, introduction, ESC setup, castle link setup. Oh, might need to look at that, castle link. Manual programming, nah, I don't need that because I have this. Troubleshooting, don't need that. Warranty. If I plaster dip this, it will definitely take away the warranty. Because any form of taking this apart, or like putting anything in it or on it, that basically removes your warranty by far. But since I'm not going to take it in any mud anytime soon, because I just want to like break it in, get used to it sort of, won't be doing anything like that. So you got the cost creations and everything, driver's ed guide, that's quite nice. Got the quick start guide, like how to start it up, like if it was like an RTR. It's just like ready to run, just like plug it in and go, as they say sometimes. Let's open this up fully. Yeah. Tells us about the vital information for the 3800 kV motor. Gearing. Always start with the stock gearing. Yeah, I kind of got rid of that because I went for the... If you can see here, I'll just try and position my Wraith in some form of way. If you can see in there, I've got the 87. Well, you might not be able to see, but it's actually saying on the pinion or spur, whichever it is. I always get them mixed up, pinion, spur. Just don't ever ask me about them. I'll just tell you everything about both. I'll never go singular. Got an 87. And then for what I'll be putting on the actual motor itself, if I have it around here, I got a 16. I think this is the spur. So 16 and 87. The ratio, I think it's short gearing, or is it tool gearing or something. I read it up somewhere online. It was like, oh, tool gearing is for wheel spin, short gearing is for torque, something like that. It was one of those, and I've done it so how I like it, so it doesn't overheat that much. Check the motor temperature. Yeah, I definitely will. Never let the motor get above 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know how many degrees that is in Celsius, but I guess if it hurts my finger when I touch it, too hot. Yep. So if it gets too hot, reduce the pinion size, increase the spur size. Oh, so I think the spur is the large one, pinion's the small one. Okay, got that down. And that's what I basically done, because the stock Axial Wraith came with a 80 tooth spur. Yep, got that right. And a 20 tooth pinion. Yeah, I'm getting that right. Waterproof. Sidewinder SCT is not intended for operation while submerged. Submerged. So I guess I could like wash it, you know, with like a hose. I guess I could like spray my RC down as I usually do, but you can still see there's like tons of mud on there still. I could like spray it down, but I guess I can't really dunk it. If unit is operating in wet conditions, rinse with fresh water to remove dirt or corrosive then fully dry unit. So I guess if I do get mud on it somehow, I just have to bring a water bottle with me and just spray it down or something, I guess. Battery choice, yeah, I'm definitely going with the 2S. Let's just skip that. Okay. This, I want to read out loud. You guys can just skip on like a couple seconds, but this, I need to read to myself because I've never had anything like this before. I've always had brushed stuff, but I've got a trophy flux truggy over there to the side. I'll probably show you later if I can. That's got a brushed system, but I never ever changed anything on that. Kept it stock through the whole thing. Had it for like 2 years now. Stock, been fine with it. I just do speed runs, stuff like that on 2S, well 4S because I run 2S packs. Yep. So you guys can just skip this bit. Solder a high quality battery connected to the ESC. Already done. Mount the ESC and motor in the car. I'm thinking of putting this, like, just in here, just above all the, like, gears, you know, like in a real car. Just right there, if you can see that. Just right above those gears, just there, because it's, like, in a high position, especially as I got this, and then when I put the hood on and everything, water which comes over, won't be able to get it, water which comes under, won't be able to get it, so, try and keep out the mud and everything. Connect the 3 motor wires into the ESC. I'm not saying I'm dumb or anything, but I guess I'll have to read up which color goes where. But I'm sure I'll find it out. Connect the ESC RX lead to the channel 2 on your receiver. Yeah, I don't know which is channel 2. I've kind of covered up all the names. I got BAT, channel 3, throttle I think that should be, and steering. So I know that my servo goes in the bottom. One of the ESC wires goes in the throttle. I know that much. Trust me. I think I got that down, so maybe it's like channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. I guess. So I'll figure that out, hopefully. Make sure the ESC is switched off. Don't plug it in, basically. Connect a battery. Plug it in, basically. Calibrate your ESC to your radio by holding full throttle on your transmitter, then turn the switch on. So I'll basically be doing this, and I'll switch it on, and just be like, okay, what next? After a few seconds, you'll hear multiple tones. The red LED will come on. Do I let it go, or... Oh, now hold full brake, and after a few seconds, you'll hear multiple tones, and the yellow LED will come on. So, full brake. Now relax to neutral, and after a few seconds you'll hear multiple tones. Couple seconds, multiple tones, and all the LEDs will light up. A few seconds later the ESC will alarm with a double tone, and you're ready to go. Simple enough. I'll do that off camera, just because I'll probably mess it up, as usual. Okay, anything else? Gearing chart, yay. Okay, whoa. Okay. Oh, so if I'm using like an H7 spurs, it says here on 2S LiPo, that's what I will be using. Wait, I'll be using the 3800. That doesn't matter because I'll be basically customizing and like editing everything on the old thing. Yeah, so just ditch that. Oh, stickers. Seriously, like, who would not ever take the stickers and actually put them on their RC? Because, like, basically, I don't go for the scale look. I just go for, like, entertainment, basically. I got my stickers on here. I got savox. You can barely see it. Savox. And that all came with the savox servo right there. But, I'm gonna sure put these on here. See, I got my GoPro, Be a Hero, savox, Axial, yeah, all that stuff. So that's all good. So I'll just put that all back in there. Put all the boxes to the side for a second, so I don't need any of them. Okay, screws, ESC, motor, fan, these, this. Okay, let's open this and see what we have. Okay, so I think here, I've seen different types of these online. Like, I saw one where you plug the, one of these plugs, either one, I'm not sure. you plugged one of these into like the side of it. Oh yeah, you do. It's just there, like those three pins. So you plug that straight in, and then you press this button here. It's like a multi-touch button. You press it like once, I think, to go across, and hold down to go down. It's like a grid. If you've done like maths recently, then like it's sort of like a grid going down. You'd have like your options on like the X, and then you got your Y, well, minus Y. And so if that light's on and that light's on, you got auto lipo. If this light is on above 12 volts and then motor type is on, then, well, there isn't anything there. Let's say reverse type, then you got forward to brake and reverse, because that and that meets at that. Simple. I guess I've done that all myself, technically. Field link operation. Connect the device to this card and apply your power to the device. Oh, okay. All settings indicated on the card are the actual settings in your device. Press and release the button to move between settings. Press and hold the button to change value for that setting. Oh, I must have got it the other way around. Yeah. Field link is also a Castle Link USB adapter. Oh, so basically I could plug, where's the Y? I could plug this into the side of this, plug this into my computer, and then use this as like a halfway sort of thing, because the usual ones come with like a small chip which you plug this into, and then on the other side of the chip you'd plug this into, and so basically you'd have this, and this would go USB into your computer. So yep, sorry if I look a bit messy here. It's like, the way I like to be organized is organized, but in my own way. Like, stuff is next to each other because that's what it is. Got my screwdrivers with all my tools along the bottom. Got my hammer with all the stuff that needs hammering. Yeah, jokes. Battery was over by battery, you know. Okay, I'll come back to you guys in a couple seconds. Let's program this and link it to this, I guess. So, see ya.